You know, most guys walk through life believing they need to do something massive to win a woman's heart. They think it's all about expensive dinners that drain their bank account, or those perfectly rehearsed romantic speeches you see in Hollywood movies. They genuinely believe connection happens through grand gestures and dramatic declarations of love. But here's what I've learned from years of studying human behavior and talking to relationship experts. The truth is so much quieter than that. It's gentler. It lives in the spaces between the big moments. The deepest emotional connections we experience as humans are built on tiny signals most people completely overlook. Little details, subtle moments. And one of the most powerful yet underestimated tools you have is simply the way you say someone's name. I'm Claire Morgan, and today I want to share something with you that might completely change how you think about building intimacy. Before we dive in, though, I'm genuinely curious. Where are you watching from right now? Drop your city or country in the comments. I love seeing how far our community reaches across the globe. So let's talk about nicknames. They seem trivial, don't they? Almost silly. But in the landscape of human emotion and bonding, these little words carry enormous weight. Think about it this way. Her legal name belongs to the entire world. Her boss says it. The barista at Starbucks says it. Strangers say it. But a nickname? That belongs exclusively to the two of you. It's a private language, a secret handshake of the heart. Every single day, dozens of people might use her regular name. But when someone special calls her by a unique, affectionate name, something magical happens in her brain. That word becomes emotionally anchored to a feeling. We remember how people made us feel long after we forget their exact words. This is why the right nickname can make a woman smile before she even realizes why she's smiling. Her brain hears that word and immediately recalls the warmth you've created together. Now here's where most men mess this up completely. A nickname alone doesn't manufacture attraction out of thin air. It's not a magic spell or pickup line. What it does is amplify attraction that already exists. If there's no foundation, no real connection, a nickname just feels forced and awkward. It's like putting a roof on a house with no walls. But when genuine connection exists, that nickname becomes incredibly powerful. It becomes the trigger for all those good feelings she associates with you. Let me explain the science briefly because it's actually fascinating. There's a hormone called oxytocin. Some people call it the bonding chemical. Your body releases it during hugs, when holding hands, or when feeling completely safe with someone. But here's the interesting part. It also gets released when we hear affectionate words from someone we care about. So when you use the right nickname at the right moment with the right energy, you're literally creating a chemical response in her brain. You're linking your voice to feelings of safety, comfort, and belonging. Over time, her brain builds an association. Your voice becomes a signal that good feelings are coming. That specific nickname becomes the key that unlocks that entire emotional experience. But, and this is crucial, this only works when the feelings are genuine. Try using these names too early, before real trust exists, and her brain does something completely different. Instead of relaxing, it becomes cautious. The nickname feels fake because the timing is off. This is where emotional intelligence matters. You have to read the room, pay attention to her responses, and let things develop naturally. The nickname itself is only half the equation. The other half is how you say it. Two different men could use the exact same word with the same woman and get completely different reactions. One makes her glow. The other makes her uncomfortable. The difference isn't the word. It's the tone, the timing, the energy behind it. Women are incredibly skilled at reading these subtle signals. Before she even processes your words, her brain is already analyzing your voice, your facial expression, your overall vibe. If you say, "Hey, gorgeous," casually while genuinely smiling and making eye contact, it feels authentic and warm. But if you're nervous or trying too hard, that same phrase feels rehearsed and awkward. This is why timing matters so much. Nicknames are seasoning, not the main dish. They work best when comfort already exists between you. Maybe you've shared some laughs, had meaningful conversations, created some memories together. That shared history creates the perfect environment for a nickname to thrive. Here's another mistake: overusing it. Some guys say babe in literally every sentence until the word becomes meaningless background noise. The power of a nickname comes from those well-timed moments when it appears unexpectedly. It should feel like a little spark of warmth in an otherwise normal conversation. Let me walk you through some nicknames that actually work, and more importantly, why they work. Something like Pretty Lady might sound simple, but it's psychologically brilliant. It combines respect with attraction. You're not just commenting on her appearance, you're acknowledging her as a person with dignity and grace. It's warm without being overwhelming. Then there's Princess or Queen. These elevate her value in your life, but you have to be confident when using them. A secure man calling a woman his queen feels like recognition of her worth. An insecure man using the same word feels like worship born from desperation. Women don't want to be worshipped. They want to be valued by someone who knows his own worth too. Classic names like babe and baby signal closeness and familiarity. They say you've moved past formality into comfortable territory. But again, don't wear them out. A well-timed "hey babe" with genuine warmth hits differently than using it 50 times a day. Something playful like cutie invites lightheartedness into your dynamic. Attraction needs playfulness to survive. When everything becomes too serious, the spark fades. Calling her cutie when she does something endearing shows you enjoy her company without pressure or intensity. Sunshine is beautiful because it acknowledges the energy she brings to your life. You're not commenting on her looks, you're recognizing her spirit, how she brightens your world. People love being noticed for the effect they have on others. It creates deeper connection because it shows you're paying attention to who she is, not just what she looks like. Angel touches something different. It acknowledges her kindness, her heart, her goodness. This works especially well after she's done something supportive or caring. It's a way of saying thank you while expressing affection. And then there's the most powerful nickname of all. The personal one that only you two share. Maybe it came from an inside joke, a funny moment you experienced together, or something unique about her personality. This nickname belongs exclusively to your relationship. Anyone can say gorgeous, but only you can say that one silly, meaningful name that transports her back to a shared memory. It proves you pay attention to details everyone else misses. Being truly known like that creates profound connection. Here's what you need to remember above everything else. Don't rush it. Wait until comfort exists before introducing nicknames. Watch her reactions closely. Everyone responds differently to different words. Her smile, her body language, the softness in her voice will tell you everything you need to know. And most importantly, be authentic. If you're just following a script without real feeling behind it, she'll sense it immediately. Attraction isn't built on grand gestures or perfect movie lines. It's built in quiet moments through small details most people completely miss. It's built through the way you say her name and make her feel like she matters. Those tiny moments accumulate into lasting memories, and those memories create bonds that can last a lifetime. If you made it all the way to the end, write the word nickname in the comments, so I know you stuck with me through this entire conversation. And seriously, tell me where you're watching from. I genuinely love connecting with people from all over the world who care about understanding human connection on a deeper level. Thanks for being here with me today. Remember, it's the little things that count.